Hey guys, I'm back. Video number 2. Today is actually I'm gonna do a skincare video. That's why I have no makeup on. I'm getting real personal in video number 2 here. I already letting you guys see me with no makeup on, so figured just dive right in and just get real close and personal here. But I just washed my face, so this is my nighttime routine, so this is like my favorite products as well, just because I'm kind of using like my favorites that I have or what I'm using right now. But I did just wash my face. I usually I brought 2 cleansers to show you guys. I usually use this one. This is the Sephora collection, just like their basic gel cleanser. This is $10. This is amazing. This is just a very balancing, like pH balancing, doesn't strip your skin gel cleanser. I use this. You can wash your face with this multiple times a day and it wouldn't like destroy your skin. It's not, you can't overwash with this because it's so gentle. So this is just a really good cleanser to like deep clean morning or night. If I want to exfoliate, I'll usually use this one, the Tatcha Deep Cleanse. This one I use maybe like twice a week. I really don't use this one much just because it is exfoliating. It's a more gentle exfoliator, but it's still pretty exfoliating, so I don't use this one often. So I'll usually do this one morning and night most of the times of the week, and then I'll use this one like in the shower a couple times a week at night when I want to exfoliate. But today I just used this one. Then I will usually tone. I used to be really good with toner, but I'm kind of like, I've been lazy with it lately. Again, I'll use one of 2. I'll either use this Indie Lee CoQ10 toner, or I will use this Ren AHA Ready Steady Glow Daily AHA Tonic. So this one's more like exfoliating. It has your AHAs in it. This one's just a basic toner. So again, like depending on what I'm doing in the rest of my routine, if I'm using this one, I will make sure that I don't use anything else that's like exfoliating or harsh, because that's too many chemicals to put on your face. So I'm not going to use this one today because I am going to use a more intense night serum that already has AHAs in it. So I'm going to skip that, and I'm just going to use the basic toner. And what I like to do with this, I'll either spray it directly on the face, or if I'm trying to like clean the face off, I'll usually use it on a cotton pad. And I use like this Sephora collection, like these really nice big cotton pads. I like these because they're lint free and they're like big, so I feel like it gets the job done like a lot quicker than a normal like small linty cotton pad, you know, like it's like stuck in your eyelashes and they suck. Yeah, we don't want that. So next step is I'll go in with an essence. Yes, I actually do this morning and night every single time, mainly because I keep it right up on top of my vanity, so it forces me to use it every single time I go to put my skincare on. This isn't a completely necessary step, but I do like it. I feel like it helps all my other products like seep in better. Almost think of it like a primer would do for your makeup. It kind of does that for like your skincare products. So I use the fresh kombucha, the black tea kombucha essence. I'm just trying to really go through it. I've been pretty good about using this one like day and night. So I'll just kind of like put a little bit in my hand, and I just press that into the skin. This is like really hydrating on its own. It's got that black tea, so it is really nice and anti-aging, and it does really help like with the glow of your skin and the texture. I feel like it really helps like plump the skin, and it helps a lot with any dry texture that you're having. And it does like help against pollutants in the air, things like that. I don't really care about that. I just like the glow that it gives me, and it's nice and thin and hydrating, and it just is like an extra step. I'm bougie. I like a big skincare routine. So next step is serum. So serums, I use a different serum depending on my mood, what I feel like my skin needs. But if I'm going for like Aloe, tell us the one that you use the complete most often, it would have to be this guy right here. It's the Drunk Elephant TLC Brand Boost Glycolic Night Serum. This one is for resurfacing the skin. So any texture that you have, any breakouts, anything. This one has AHAs and BHAs, so it has that 12% AHA BHA blend. So what that means is I think it's a 10% AHA and 2% of the BHA. BHA is like your salicylic acid. So that's gonna help attack like any live acne that you're having going on your face. And the AHAs really help resurface any smaller texture breakouts that aren't really like live acne, that are just little bumps, anything around the nose, just any type of texture you're having on your skin that this helps with. This is a little bit more pricey, definitely. So you can, and I'll put the prices on the screen, but this is a really great alternative. This is the Pharmacy Honeymoon Glow. Almost identical, like they're very different brand philosophies, different ingredients, different approaches to the formulation, things like that. I do prefer the Drunk Elephant one, but this one is very, very, very similar. This one has like honey in it, so it actually is a little bit more on the hydrating side, a little bit more maybe on the gentle side even, just if you're more sensitive, but they do a very similar thing. And both of them, if you use them, I will say, like, and this is just like a little clear gel, this one, you will get like a little bit of a tingle on the face. That's totally normal with both of them. I feel like if you get that tingle for longer than, you know, a minute, then wash it off. That's not normal, but you will get a little bit of a tingle with both of them because of those AHAs that are in there. So don't be, you know, scared if that happens. I definitely do want to do more videos that are like way more in depth on skincare and ingredients, but right now I just want to touch on, you know, the more simple side of things and just what I'm using, why I'm using it, what I'm using it for, and what step it is like in my routine. So yeah, that's that guy. So next step is to moisturize. Again, moisturizer, I kind of use a different one depending, but if I'm using a step like this, then what I want to do is balance it back out with a moisturizer that doesn't have any type of exfoliating property to it. Like I have some moisturizers that are for acne. I don't want to use that with that type of a serum because that is my treatment product that already has that in it. You don't want to use too many products in your routine that address the same thing because then your skin's just going to start to get irritated. So I like to just use a nice like basic moisturizer. Right now the one I'm using is the Ole Henriksen Sheer Transformation Perfecting Moisturizer. Really like this one because of the texture. It's thin. It works really well under makeup too, so this is a good daytime one because it doesn't, I've never used this with a product where it like balls up. You know how sometimes those moisturizers you use, like depending on the texture, they can ball up, but this one's like really nice and thin. Like you can see when I put it on, it's not even white. Like it just kind of like, except that, but it literally just absorbed really nicely. It doesn't leave like any kind of a weird cast. So this is a good one to do during the day under makeup as well. It does have some anti-aging properties to it that I'm not concerned with. I just don't want it to have any kind of an acid in it basically because I just used a serum that had an acid in it. So you don't want to pair too many acids in one like nighttime routine. Next is going to be eye cream. This is my go-to eye cream for nighttime because this one is a little bit thicker. So my main concern with my under eyes is darkness and like lines and wrinkles, and this is the strongest one I have in my routine that addresses that, especially the brightness aspect, because this one has 5 different forms of vitamin C in it. So it actually like really, I feel like I do notice a difference with this one with the darkness aspect. I don't use this one too much during the day because it is like a balm, like it's pretty thick. And I find that when I wear it under concealer, depending on the concealer, it can kind of cause it to slip around a little bit because it's so hydrating and thick. And I don't always want to have to like think about what eye cream I'm using or what concealer I want to use, so I'll grab something that is a little thinner. But this for nighttime is like perfect because of that balmy texture. It's like really, you know, nice and thick. So I just kind of pat that in. I'll bring it like, you know, right up everywhere, and definitely like pat. Like you really want to pat with this kind of stuff under your eyes because then you're just causing, you know, more wrinkles. We don't want to do that. So pat with your ring finger because that's the finger that gives you the least amount of pressure. The last step for my, again, this is my routine, but it's like I do the most often. There's nights where I'll do peels, there's nights where I'll do masks or like a overnight mask or something like that, but this is just my most often is usually a serum, a moisturizer, an eye cream, and a facial oil. So that's like my go-to easy steps. So for oil, can you tell what my favorite skincare brand is? Definitely Drunk Elephant. We'll get into that in another video, but this is my favorite oil. I am a heavy oil fan. I like an oil that I can feel and I can see. Like, I go to bed looking like I just dipped my face in a bucket of oil. Like, I like to be greasy because then when I wake up, my skin is like really even toned and it's got just this like glow. I don't look greasy, but I just have like a nice glow. So this is the marula oil from Drunk Elephant, and I will just take, you know, a couple drops of that and I just press it over. This is a thicker oil. It's not like your typical dry oil texture. I don't like dry oils. Dry oils to me are like nails on a chalkboard. Like that texture just, ugh, it like freaks me out. So I like this one because it's dense. It doesn't break me out. It's one of the only ones that doesn't break me out. I feel like when I'm talking to clients about it a lot too, a lot of people love that oil because it doesn't clog your pores. And marula oil is a really deeply penetrating oil as well, so it will help bring the other products that you put on deeper like into the skin. Fun fact. So last step is lip balm. Always do a lip balm or a lip mask before I go to bed. My favorite one is the Laneige lip mask, you know, that comes in like the pink little jar. Lately I've been using this Bite Agave one that I got in like a set. They're really similar and I love the smell of this one, but I just, you know, I'll just throw this on. I use this one during the day too because it's not like too thick. But I always do like a lip mask or something before I go to bed. Like I have to or I will go insane. So yeah, so those are my most used skincare nighttime routine products, I would say. That's like if I don't want to think about it, that's the routine I'll go to. Anything else, any moisturizer or serum or anything else I would grab, I really would have to like think about it a little more. And obviously my daytime routine is way different than this. Like I would never do this or even like this kind of a toner or anything like that during the day. It's just, you don't want to put acids like that on your face during the day. So I save those for nighttime. So these are like, this routine is when I save for like my more, little bit harsher products, a little bit more active ingredient products. You want to save those for nighttime. And then leave your, you know, vitamin C, hyaluronic acid, things like that for daytime. So that'll be in another video. I'll do like my daytime routine or daytime, you know, favorite products. But yeah, this is my nighttime routine. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I didn't say it in my last one, but definitely like this video and subscribe if you haven't already to see some more content. I will be uploading as often as I can in the upcoming weeks here, but yeah, I definitely would appreciate if you hit that subscribe button and like this video and leave comments below on what you'd like to see coming up. So thank you again and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!